Hello peeps, Robin with RC Mobile Mechanic. Today we are working on a North Star Honda Engine GX series. This is a generator. It belongs to my neighbors next door. It's practically brand new. They've only used it one time. However, they left gas sitting in this tank over the winter, and as you can see, the fuel gauge is a little rough. It's still working, but it's kind of wonky. So we had a crank no start on this Honda 9.0. These are really good engines. They're very durable. They supposed to start on like the first or second crank. Ooh, we got a little bit of gas dripping down on there, which isn't good. Keep that up there. Okay, so we've taken off the carburetor and we've disconnected everything. It's really a very simple engine because it's a two-stroke, two-cylinder. I used to work on these when I was very, very young. I started on these kinds of engines and water pumps and whatnot, go-kart engines, those types of things. They're super easy, but we got it to start last night with a little bit of starter fluid into the air intake, and once we shot some starter fluid down into the air intake, she turned over, but she wouldn't stay running. So that tells me that the carburetor's dirty as crap, or she's not getting spark. So we think we're getting spark because we started it, obviously, but we took off the carburetor. She looked pretty clean until we took it apart, and yeah, it should not look like that. We're going to have to really clean that up and let it soak, but basically the gas that they left in there, it turned into varnish, and that's what it looks like afterwards. So our float is still good. We're going to take it all apart. You can see all the crap that's in there. This part, this other little container, it looks pretty clean. It's fairly clean, so we're just going to clean it up a little bit. And we'll try to get it cleaned up as best we can and get it reassembled, and hopefully she'll work. So let's get on to cleaning her. When our weary world was young, struggle out the ages passed me by. We're using some Gum Out Carbon Choke Cleaner. The fate of man. Alright. And we saw the battlefields. And we saw the battlefields. So what happens is this jet that's in here gets really clogged and dirty and gunked up. And I'm hoping I can get it out and get it cleaned. Hopefully we can get it cleaned. And I bring wisdom there, precious gifts beyond compare. This is also known as a Jesus pin. Do not, I repeat, do not lose this little bitty pin right here. This little pin right here. Do not lose this little pin. Oh yeah, look how dirty our needle is in there. Man. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Hey, we can almost see our screw. That you've transformed. So what we're doing now is we're just trying to get all of that varnish out of there. Those of y'all who don't know, gasoline will turn into varnish if it is not stored with like a stabilizer or something. And converse among the wise. Yeah. We're contented. Dionysus to find out what they have lost. Make sure that you have some sort of safety goggles or something on when you're doing this because of the spray. You can see all that stuff's just coated on there. So we're just working the carb cleaner in there. We're going to clean off as much of the grime, the really hard coated on stuff, as much as we can. And then we'll hit it with the soft brass brush here. But we got to get all the really big crud off of there first. That one's really caked on there. Stars who were contented and the hearts of men rejoice. And then they caught them unprepared, remorse and cold starvation. Y'all can see that is a million times better than what it was. This thing roughly should be about the same color on the inside as it is on the outside. Us divided, hearts and minds collided. Okay. This is a drain. This is called a drain pan. This holds the gas. It sucks up into this jet right here, and then it goes up and it mixes with air and shoots into your through your carburetor right here. Shoots in through your carburetor. So alright, we got that part done. We don't want to lose that. We're going to dump this real quick because that's really, really bad. I don't know if y'all can see all the crap that came out of that carburetor, but that is the carburetor bad juice. Alright, that part is done. We set our course. So I can almost see the screw in there. One more shot. Should maybe clean that up. Immortal life. These little old engines really take me back to a time when I was a teenager. These were the first engines that I started working on. And they were so easy, you know, to work on. It really reminds me of my roots and where I came from and how far I've come. I've really come a long way in these many years. That's nice. There's our jet port. Alright, our jet is clean. Now we just gotta get all this other crap off of here. I thought I was gonna have to take that jet out, but I did not. It cleaned up on its own with some minimal elbow grease here. I'm gonna be ready to put this thing back together a little bit sooner than I thought, maybe. We're going to very carefully clean these plastic parts here. When they get varnished up like that, they can become brittle, and they are very easy to snap off. So we're just trying to get in there as gently as we can and clean off all that. Cannot hide. And only once the chaos ceases. Roads to mystify. sickness, the god of barrens you shall be. Oh, we are still clogged up in there. We are still clogged up in there. You need a very skinny screwdriver to fit down in this hole. And this thing is varnished in there, so she may not want to come out. There we go. Let the truth of love be lighted. Let the hope of the truth shine in. Sensibility, on with sense and liberty. And I don't know if y'all can see, but that thing is little itty bitty. Little itty bitty, so we're gonna shoot some cleaner through there, put it in there, just let it soak up for a couple of minutes. While that's soaking, we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, our float. Reality. All the same, we take our chances of the bye-bye. Tricked by circumstances to the shore. Loose elements, the more that things change, the more they stay the same. Alright, so there's a little itty bitty spring. I don't know if y'all can see that little bitty spring in there. There's a little spring right in there that this needle sits on. And that spring was kind of gunked up in there, so we're going to clean it up a little bit. All the same, we take our chances at that tricked by circumstances to a shore. The elements, so the more that things change, the more they stay the same. Alright, that part is now as clean as we're going to be able to get it. She looks great. Alright, now that just slides right back on there. Goes right in there like that. We're going to clean up our Jesus pin. Put our Jesus pin back in. The reason this is called a Jesus pin is because if you drop it or you lose it, you will be going, oh, effing Jesus. That's why it's called a Jesus pin. They're also called Jesus pins on weapons. Because again, if you lose that pin, you will be saying, oh Jesus, the whole time. Alright, that sets right in there like that. So the way this works is this little chamber sits right up on here like this. When you flip your switch to the on position, it opens up a valve and it allows this little reservoir to fill up with gas. When you pull the crank, it sucks the gas up and shoots it through the carburetor into the engine. Through here. Goes in right there, through the engine. Blah, blah, blah. Bloom, 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 bloom. Okay? So this sits up against the engine side. This sits up on the outside here. And, yeah. That's our on, off, right? And it just fills up real easy. There is unrest in the forest, there is trouble with the trees. More sunlight and the oaks ignore their pleas. Boom, ba-da-loom, doom, doom, doom. This has a gasket right there, so make sure that you put that back, okay? But we need to put our jet back first, so we're gonna finish cleaning up our jet real quick. But the oaks can't help their feelings if they like the way they're made. And they wonder why the maples can't be happy in their shade. In the forest, and the creatures all have fled. Alright, I thought I was going to have to clean it out with like a little paper clip or something, but we got it clean. Alright, now we put our jets back in. Again, you want to be very careful. Don't cross thread it. This is an aluminum. Doesn't have to be super tight. Just a little clip right there. Clink. It looks pretty clean up in here. This has an O-ring on it.